Okay, here we are, part 10. I'm going to go ahead and work on the legs a little bit further and do a few other tweaks here and there, and we will nearly be done with the modeling section, at least for the body. Probably go ahead and give him some clothes as well. But for now, let's get those legs worked on. I think we need to make his feet, actually maybe his whole leg, a little bigger. So just going to grab all of these. Maybe not that one. Oops. Alt-Shift. Okay. Scale it up some. Actually, just move it out. Scale it up so that mirror modifier doesn't glue anything together by accident, like that. There we go. Maybe they're too big now. Okay, I think his knees are too far down. Let's just grab those and move them back up some and do. And now I guess they're too high. Some of these details are a little difficult to get just right. Make his legs a little thinner. And let's see. These feet look a little off. Smooth that part. Make his ankle bones a little less prominent. They don't need to stick out that far. Grab tool. Start moving them. Pushing and pulling here and there. And this is just like anything else. You just keep playing with it until it looks the way you want. I'm not satisfied with these feet. I think they're a little too long. Let's bring them in some. But the heel is not proportional to the rest of it. Just scale it down some. And smooth the top of there. A little screwy. Okay. These calves, shins are just not working for me very well. See if we can't fix it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give him an actual kneecap. Is that the front of his leg? Fairly close. Just go ahead and move it over so it is. Actually, I don't want those two side ones, just these front two. two. And go ahead and extrude them out. Now we need to shape them up a little better. Wow, they're really square. That does not look good. That's a little better. I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. Okay. This needs to look too low to me. Go in edit mode. Scale it down a little. There, that looks better. I was like, his calves look too skinny now. Fix that up a little bit. Uh-oh. He's got the cankle thing going on. There we go, let's fix that. There we go. Now they're too muscular. How's that? Kind of cartoonish. You know what? I kind of like it though. Kind of makes me want to adjust the rest of the body to look according. Let's make those feet bigger. They'll match the rest of the body then. Yeah. Let's go and bring that knee up a little further. Yeah, there we go. I'm liking it now. There we go. Smooth some of that thigh out. Yeah. Go ahead and give it a slight bend. Bring these guys a little bit more forward. This guy. And grab this. There we go. Yeah. Happy with the way they came out. Now, like I said, I'd like to adjust the rest of the body a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and try to make the forearms similar to the calves, a little bit bigger. Those arms need to be a little longer, don't they? Grab them. There. Scale them up a little bit. Grab that shoulder, scale it some. It's a little too muscular looking now. I don't like that. Scale everything down. How's that looking? Okay. Go ahead and make his waist a little more narrow. Now, looks like they're off. His lower body looks a little offset from the rest of him. Let's bring it a little forward. Makes me think of a centaur for some reason. I don't know why. His current shape around his hips and stuff. I think maybe it's this area right here. My grab tool, maybe I can just do it better this way. There we go. Yeah, that's looking better. Yeah. His back still looks kind of weird. Okay, overall I think it's looking okay. Grab this. Yeah. I think his torso is just not matching up with everything like I would like. See what I can do to fix that. Deselect these guys. These guys either. Okay, so let's see if we can't scale this down just a little bit. Okay. Now to give him the cartoonic proportions like I mentioned in the beginning. Actually starting to look like more of a childish shape now than anything else, but select everything except for the head. I'm just move it out so I can scale it down a little easier without the mirror gluing everything that I don't want. I guess I'll grab that neck as well. G along the Z-axis. And even a little smaller than this. Smaller. There we go. I don't know if this is going to work or not. May not look good in the end. Deselect all these guys. Scale that on the x-axis some, bring it in. Neck's a little too long. Select everything. G along the Z-axis. A little more. Let's deselect that. G, Z-axis. There, how's that looking? So it looks more too much like a kid than a cartoonic adult. Let's go a little smaller, I guess. I don't know. I think I'll just put it back fairly close to the way it was. Just make it way out there so I can scale it way up without the mirror gluing it. There, how's that? Too much now. Oh man. This is not working too well, is it? Scale it down. A little more. Now. A little more. I don't think his neck is long enough, so let's just bring everything down some. I guess that'll work. Let's work on this neck, get it fixed up again the way it was. Chest is kind of bugging me. Bring it out some. Go ahead and make his. See if I can use this inflate tool here. Go ahead and make his muscles a little bigger. Is it working? It's hard to tell. Turn the strength up. There we go. I think his back is quite wide enough. There we go. A little better. Smooth that out right there. It's a weird crease you got going on. Grab. So I can get these muscles definition back a little better. And tab in like that. Just that. And that. And okay. Maybe we'll make a little superhero or something out of him. We'll see. I spent so much time working on the size of his body, I didn't get a chance to do anything with his hands like I was wanting to do. I don't really want to change the hands too much, just want to kind of curl the fingers in a more natural pose. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Grab everything on the pinky, go into rear view, control 1, and see if I can't rotate this a little bit more directly along the side of the pinky. Switch to view orientation, so I can rotate it like so. One more. Now I don't want the top, I want to just curl from the first knuckle down. If I can grab the right one, there we go. Come on now. What did I do now? I went into viewport shading mode somehow. Go back to shaded. Okay, now then. Rotate that. Now I got all these other mess selected. This is aggravating. Okay. There. Now. Rotate that some. Bring it down. A little more. And deselect. Okay. And rotate the tip just a little bit. Shaded mode, not shaded, solid mode. There we go. Okay, so that pinky's bent in a little more natural pose, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that with the rest of the fingers. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'm crossing my barrier here. Okay, rather than try to deselect everything, I'll just grab that paint select tool and just paint out the ones that I don't want by holding down Alt as I drag. Okay, same thing, hit B twice, hold down Alt, and it'll deselect the ones that you drag over. I think I do want these, make that knuckle come forward. I think this knuckle needs to be fixed up some. Gotta run the other fingers, I guess. There we go. How's that looking? Not too bad. Let's go ahead and do the rest of the fingers if we can. And hit B, and this time I'm not going to hold down Alt, I'm just going to drag over, and it'll select all the ones that I want now, instead of deselecting. Okay, grab that, and rotate. B twice, Alt to the first knuckle. Grab these guys. And I need the very tip now, which will be that. Control 1. Rotate it just a little bit. Okay. Go ahead and save this while I'm at it. And go ahead and put a slight bend in the index finger. Just going to front view for this, I guess. Rotate it around. And B twice, Alt. Rotate a little bit. And B twice to the very last knuckle. And just a little bit. And fix up some of the knuckles along the finger. Okay, that's a little bit more natural pose. And I guess while I'm at it, I as well grab the thumb and do the same thing. That thumbnail looked like it got a little bigger. Let's make it smaller. That's better. Okay. Grab the thumb. And let's rotate it like so. And grab this part. Okay, hand looks a little more natural now, huh? Alright. The size of that head is freaking me out. Hi, I'm going to take a couple of more seconds and let's get that body scaled up a little bit more to match the head. A little bit more. Drag it out so I have room to scale it. Okay, look, the body size looks good, but it's a little too high. There we go. All right, that looks acceptable. Some little weirdness going around the waist. But I'm not real worried about it. Okay, I guess that's all for part 10. Go ahead and save. And I'll see you in part 11.